everybody, and welcome back to The Sims 4. So, as you can see, we have a little building here that is being built. So, this is going to be a speed build. I figured since last episode when I said that I made my tiny house and the fact that I didn't record it, I feel like I owed you guys something. So, this is me making a tiny house in the desert biome. I think it's like Oasis. I kind of forgot the names of them. I know I'm such a bad Sims player. But yes, so here we are just doing the kitchen. I am trying to find which fridge matches, and I couldn't find one that matches with the black and silver stove, so I just changed the swatch to the black, brown, and silver one. Now I'm trying to find a brick wall that matches the tile that I have on the other wall, and I just went with that. I don't normally do voiceovers like how I said I believe when I did the fall house. This is 13 minutes long because that's the shortest that I could make it. Or, yeah, that's the shortest I could make it with talking. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But, anyways, we are now doing the windows because I realized, wait, I can't put anything on the walls without doing the windows because I need to do the windows first. So now I'm just making sure that the cabinets match. And you see how I put that thing over the stove that has like a paper towel holder over that? Yeah, I eventually changed that because I realized that that was a fire hazard. Yeah, we don't talk about it. And now I'm just trying to figure out like an end piece, which I ended up finding, and I ended up liking it anyways, and I ended up liking that as well. Now I'm trying to find a floor, and it took me so long to find a flooring that I liked, and then I just stuck with the second choice. I was between that one and the black one, so like the tiles and then the full black one. And then I ended up making that full black one all around, and then I ended up making that first tile with like the brown and like the blacks in the bathroom. So I ended up using both, so it was okay. Now I'm just trying to figure out a stove cover for the stove and just adding some blinds as well. Trying to make the bathroom and the bedroom size. This is a tiny house, like a micro home. No, I'm sorry. It's a tiny house, so it's 100 tiles. Yes. And I didn't have that much tile room, especially because I didn't use any of the tiny home clutter. Like I used mostly base game items and some pack items as well, but I don't remember off of the top of my head what I used. But I did try to make this as cute and as functional as possible. So now that we're in the bathroom, I'm trying to like basically match the tile that is in that like little shower cubby, which I believe I did. And now I will be putting the floor down soon. Yeah, right there. That's the floor that I was talking about. And now I'm just flooring the rest of the house, trying to figure out how to do it. I was having a little bit of trouble over here with adding a TV and like adding a couch and like where would that be? And then I ended up just leaving it blank and like I believe putting a window there. Now I'm just adding some pictures in case you wanted to add pictures for your family or whoever you have here. So it isn't only one it is only one family, like one bedroom, but if you want to eventually make more rooms, you can. Like change out the tiny house and switch it for a different house and then you can use those picture frames. I just added them, you can delete them. I just didn't know what else to add and I was just figuring it out as I was going. So you can always remove them if you don't like them, if you do decide to download this house. Now I put the aprons close to that wall and I was trying to put a black overlay on that one as well, but I wasn't able to figure it out, so I just left it blue and white. Now I'm just cluttering the kitchen. I really liked how on the left it shows the spoons on that little shelf area. So I kind of like made my own shelf area for the knives, and I just put some items on top of the shelf above because I really liked the way it looked. And instead of just using so much clutter on the counters to prevent like the Sims from actually making food, I just used the shelf items. And I think I also added something behind the wall that is not facing us, like the wall that was next to the bar stools and stuff. I believe I added like along with the aprons, like some pots and stuff. Now I'm just looking for little decor items that I could add on that shelf. And then I added some cooking, what are those called? Cutting boards? Yeah, cutting boards. And I'm just looking for a table to put there. I couldn't find a long one that I liked, so I just added two of them together and I kind of like the way that looks. Now I'm just doing the entranceway, trying to figure out what to put on that table. It took me so long to figure out what the cozy, not the blankets, but like there's another one that's like small and it's like circular. And I was trying to figure out what it was, where it was, what was it called, and I couldn't figure out what it was called. And so like I looked it up online and then I think cuz like I remember using it in a different build and I was like I remember it being like either what is it called? Either, oh my god, I can't think. Cottage living. Yeah, see, that's the thing that I was talking about. What I just added underneath is like the little hamper thing. I knew that it was something to do with cottage living or like parenthood or like teenage, like those type of packs. So I just kept scrolling through until I ended up finding it and then I ended up finding it. It was under the hamper category. So that's why I didn't find it because I was looking at basket and like blankets. That's the reason why I couldn't find it. So now we are in the bedroom. Now it took me a little bit to actually decorate this bedroom. I kept going back and forth with this bed, which is now you see here, because I wanted it to match the end tables, but I couldn't figure out how to match the end tables correctly. So eventually I just changed the color of the end tables and ended up changing the bed. For I think it was a cottage living bed. And now I'm just adding like this little lamp because I was like, okay, you know what? This is gonna be like a gamer setup. So I was trying to find a lamp that looked similar to those ring lamps, and I found that lamp, and it was the closest thing that I could find to a ring lamp. And then I ended up adding these two long lamps that like is like a squiggly one on either ends of the desk that goes on the floor. I believe that's from the luxury or Get Famous pack. One of those packs is from those. Now I'm trying to add the shoe racks and I realized it didn't fit there, so I just put it on the opposite side near the door. And I'm also trying to figure out the wallpaper. I feel like that looked a little bit better, so I added that and then I just added some like marble flooring. Once again, I'm just adding in some lights that I thought was pretty. That ring light kind of looked pretty on the ceiling, so that's why I added it because it was a ring light and that's what I was looking for. Now I'm just adding the lamps on either edge of the side, and then I realized that the outside was a little bit too light for the inside being so dark. So I changed that. Now I'm looking for a rocking chair, and then I thought I had nifty knitting. So I was looking for the nifty knitting to put on either one of these desks or end tables, whatever. And I couldn't find nifty knitting, and that's because I don't have the pack. So I ended up putting cross stitch instead. As you can see, this is me looking for nifty knitting and I'm like, do we not have it? Like I could have sworn I bought it, but I didn't end up buying it. So that's gonna be for next episode when I do another speed build. And this is me looking it up if we have nifty knitting and then realizing that I don't have it. And now I'm just adding, so now I'm doing the landscaping and I realized that we were in a desert, so I can't be using those type of green leaves, which is what I'm putting down now. And you'll see as soon as I'm done with putting them down, I realize, wait, this is a desert because like I zoom out and I try to see if I'm matching the kind of landscape around me the same, and then I realize, wait, this is a desert. It's not supposed to have greeneries. And I notice it like right now. So now I'm just adding like a rock path type of thing. And then I add kind of like this dry up grass, I believe. And I think I also added a fountain in the middle as well. And I think I also added like those, yeah, that, I don't know what those are called, but I added those. And I also added some cacti because I thought it was cute. And I never add cacti in any of my builds. And then as we go into the back, I was gonna put a pool, but then I realized that if this is a desert, it's most likely not gonna have a pool and it's not gonna have water. So I didn't. I like put that pool down. I put like a whole backyard down, and then I eventually did not like it, so I destroyed the whole thing. Now I'm just doing some terrain paint before I go into the back and just outlining the house with some dirt. And then you'll see that I'm adding like a door into the room to enter the back. And then I add this like curtains to like make it look like you can't see the outside from the bedroom because I didn't really like that like type of thing where I wanted like blinds to cover them, but it wasn't slotting correctly, so I had to manually put it, which is what you just saw. Now I'm going back and adding the fountain in the front, and then this is when I do the pool. And I wanted to add the fence, but this is the whole reason why I didn't add the pool, because I couldn't add the fence because it was making it over 100 tiles, and I don't know why it was doing that. And so I was like, alright, I'm gonna add like a bush fence, like with the bushes that are outside that I originally put in the front, but then I ended up deleting them because I realized that this is a desert and they don't have bushes. And so I ended up deleting the bush fence, and then I ended up deleting the whole backyard. So this lot does not have a backyard because I didn't really like the way it looked. So as you see now I'm doing the bush fence, and then you see me delete it because I didn't like the way it looked, especially like right by the pool. I didn't really like it, and so I'm like, I realized that nobody else nearby had a pool, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back to that, I'm gonna do the roof. So I did a very flat roof, and then I was having trouble with it because I didn't really like the way it looked, and it was also like clipping on that side, if you could see, but with the darker color you can kind of can't really see it that well. So I'm still trying to figure out the pool situation and trying to make it work, but it ain't working, so I just ended up deleting the whole thing. And then I thought, yeah, I deleted the whole thing. And I added some lot traits. I think I put, yeah, that. And then I also put a lot challenge, which was the Quake Zone. And so I did upload it to my gallery. So if you want it, you can go to my gallery and access it from there. But now I'm going to jump in and show you like a walkthrough of it. So I have Vlad here to help with the walkthrough of this house. So this is the little entryway from outside. This is the little entryway from outside. This is what it looks like. It's honestly, I think it's really cute. I don't know why it's pink and purple. As you saw in the speed build, it was gray. I mean, it was orange, like yellow. So I don't know why it's like that now. But yeah. So from here you can see the little shelves that I did. And so if we go inside to the little entryway, we come in like this. I really like this painting, which is the whole reason why this area looks like the way it does, because of this painting. And I'm kind of glad that like the color scheme kind of works with it as well, like the all black and the white browns, it kind of works with it. And then this basket right here, it's from Eco Lifestyle, and it's just a lot more smaller and it fits right there, because when you look at the other basket of cozy stuff, it's just a lot more bigger. And considering that these two are small, it just fit right there. So that's the whole reason why I was looking for this basket. And it's called the Laundry Go Round Wicker Hamper. So it's not even a basket, it's a hamper, probably with dirty clothes, but we're gonna ignore that and we're gonna say that it is a basket with clean blankets and pillows. Okay, okay. And then over here we just have like a crate with some books on it and like a bucket, and then I believe this is a puzzle set. Yeah, and then the friendship bracelet, and then a whole bunch of other stuff with some hot cocoa. And then over here through this door we have the bedroom. oopsies, which I kept going back and forth with because of this bed with these nightstands, but I eventually picked this style. And then over here we just have some clothes, and then obviously the shoes. And then over here we come to the desk. These are the lamps that I was talking about. This is from the luxury party kit. Now, since we don't have well, we do have these, but I couldn't fit them over here. Even with move objects, it just would clip and didn't look great. And then we also have this. Hold on, let me put pp.move objects. So we do have this, which is more similar to a ring light, but I just thought these look more better. So I ended up taking that. Is this size down? And I just like these better than that one, in my opinion. It's okay. But yeah, we don't really have that much ring lights. So that's the whole reason why I ended up taking that. Oh wait, this is kind of like a ring light. Well, too bad. I like those instead. Okay. And then over here we have the bathroom. Now this floor is what I was talking about that I was gonna put in the kitchen, but I ended up putting the all black one. So this is why I put it in the bathroom. And then the walls, I was trying to match this as close as I possibly can. And I think I did it for the most part. And so yeah, this is the little bathroom. Oh wait, I didn't add a mirror. Let's do this one. And so yeah, this is the little bathroom. I really like how this house actually turned out. It's so cute and little. So if you would like this, it is on the gallery. It is on my gallery. So it would be under Priya 0207. It is right here. Tiny home in the desert. It is $32 simoleons, and it does have a lot of packs now that I'm looking at it. But whatever you don't have, you could still download it, and then whatever you don't have, it will just either replace it or remove it completely, which I kind of like a little bit. So yeah, I really hope you guys like this. If you want, you can leave a comment down below to let me know what other things you would like to see. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. So bye everybody.